It's weird, Zaki. Being in love can make you blind to the consequences, but love can lead to something life-changing, like marriage.
And that means weddings.
Which brings us to the subject of bridal fashion.
Brides in our country are as fashion conscious as their sisters across the world, and the SA Bridal Fashion Week has been launched to cater for this rapidly growing market. Let's get the background story from the director, Yarisha Raycomar-Panday.
Inspired by its international forerunners in India and New York, SA Bridal Fashion Week scored a trio of stunning successes in Durban, Cape Town and Ekurhuleni, where the event made its debut.
No matter what Pinterest may say, I'm not planning a wedding anytime soon. So why am I so fascinated by wedding dresses? They are so beautiful. I would watch bridal fashion all the time, every time, but unfortunately a girl's got to make a living. But luckily I'm about to meet someone who knows her way around a trousseau, and she's about to give us an update on what's happening in the world of weddings.
The creative energy behind the conception and execution of SA Bridal Fashion Week has sprung from Durban-born and Gauteng-based entrepreneur, actor and presenter Yarisha Raycomar-Panday.
You may have recognized Yarisha's distinctive voice from some of your favorite radio shows, and now you can put a face to that husky voice. But that's not the focus of today. Today the focus is on fashion, and Yarisha is the director of SA Bridal Fashion Week. Yarisha, how did you come up with the idea of SA Bridal Fashion Week?
Well, I love bridal couture. I could wear my wedding dress every day, and I got married and then redressed up to take out pics. That's how much I love bridal wear. But I've been involved with the wedding industry for at least 4 to 5 years now, ever since my special day. I've done a mass vow renewal. I've come out with my own magazine that's for Rainbow Brides, and as I built that magazine, I realized that there's so much that can be done when it comes to bridal fashion. And so I started investigating it and realized that we have talented designers in South Africa that need this platform.
What kind of skills do you need to mount a fashion week in terms of events management and fashion knowledge?
Well, look, experience is one of the most important elements when putting on a production like this. I suggest anyone interested in the production field to go out there and get as much experience as they need. I started my business 10 years ago when I was a teenager, and I just took on any job I could just to build on experience. I've done fashion shows in malls at no charge just to build on and get that know-how.
Yarisha, tell us about the concept of SA Bridal Fashion Week.
The concept of SA Bridal Fashion Week is to do something different when it comes to the wedding industry. We have cakes, we have decor, we have jewelry, makeup, hair, all these different elements of style on the ramp. So it's not just fashion, but it's an entire combination of these elements that comes alive on stage.
South Africa is a multicultural society. How did you incorporate this into Bridal Fashion Week?
Well, look, we had spent over a year of research going out and scouting for designers both in SA and abroad. And what we did is we built in the elements of our different race groups and cultural traditions through the designs on stage. For example, for our Indian community and Indian brides, we brought a designer from India down. And she actually had a nice twist, because except for just your typical Indian garment, she had a bit of a Western look and feel as well. Then we went abroad, we went to Ghana, and we brought a designer who did African designs with heavy beadwork that appeal for a whole different market. We've had designers from Barcelona that did stunning white dresses. So on stage, you had that combination of different cultures. And what I love doing, if anyone saw my work before, is I would put an Indian girl in an African outfit. I do not want to see an Indian girl in a typically Indian outfit. So you really had the merging of cultures and a true reflection of South Africa on the ramp.
There was no place for stereotyping at any of the events, with styles to suit adventurous tastes, as well as some ideas for the more cautious that would still look elegantly different. Even the more avant-garde creations remained very wearable for the right kind of figure and personality, while others were contemporary classics in the making.
What are some of the major trends?
Lace. Lace, you never go wrong with lace. I'm a girl who loves it myself, but you've seen it in all the collections. You've seen lace, pieces of lace, full lace gowns, and I think the beauty about it is it's going to be eternal. I mean, 20 years from now, you're going to look back and lace is still going to be in style.
Is there a swing towards traditional, contemporary, and fusion styles?
A lot of the brides nowadays are going for that traditional look. It's very different with the Indian culture. I mean, for us, we go with what Eastern outfits are out there, or we can custom make it. But with the Western culture, future, you will see a change in looks. Right now, you know, the crop top is in, and you'll see that on the catwalks as well. With the white wedding dress, you're seeing colors coming in there. So, you know, it just depends what's on trend right now, but traditional trends are always going to be there.
What advice do you have for the bride and her family when choosing a look and dress for the wedding?
Breathe. Just breathe. The hard work is finding the perfect guy. Thereafter, it all should be pure enjoyment. Once you've been accepted and once the hard work is done, you know, just have fun with the experience. For me, you know, dressing up on your wedding day is like playing dress up all together. So, you know, take that time to think of what you want. Follow trends, understand trends, but don't just base your whole look on a trend. You know your body best. Dress up for what works well for you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Definitely. Let me know when you're ready so we can put a nice look together.
The results of Yarisha's project can be seen not only on the ramp, but also walking down the aisle. And they certainly got Zakeeya thinking.
It's illegal and impractical to have multiple spouses, but I can see the upside of having lots of weddings. That's what I love about an Indian traditional wedding. The bride gets to wear so many outfits. I consider myself a very 21st century kind of gal when it comes to weddings, but I think I'll give the old school way a little bit of consideration, and I don't think I'm alone.